Hello, welcome to this beautiful section, Basic Excel Functions. We are going to see how to use some basic Excel functions and how to also apply them. But for this first module, we are going to explore and know how a function works and the structures of function. Let's head over to the next slide and see what a function actually is. This is a function and this is how it looks. So, like I said earlier in our previous section, to apply a formula in Excel, the basic rule is that you must start with an equal sign. That is why I applied this or added this equal sign here. This is the structure of a function. We have the function name and we also have the argument. The function name is the name of the function, like we have sum. We also have other types of function in Excel that we are going to talk about later on in the next slide. We also have the argument, which is a part of the function. Now the argument covers the row heading and the column heading that I have already talked about in our previous module. But we are going to explore that and see how we can use them in the next subsequent modules. Let's go over to the next slide and see the types of function. These are some types of function in Excel. We have lots of function in Excel, but these are some of them that has been highlighted out. So we have the sum function, we have the minimum function, we have the maximum function, we also have the average function, and the last but not the least, the count function. So we are going to take step-by-step action on how to calculate these functions, what they stand for, and how they are being calculated in Excel. So key note, Excel have lots of functions. Most of them are based on groupings. We have groupings for engineering, groupings for statistics, grouping for mathematics, grouping for tests, and so on. So these are all combined as different functions that functions in different ways. So by the time you have the basic knowledge on how to use and calculate some basic functions, you can apply other types of function in Excel based on your professional criteria or your professional niche. So you have it here, types of function in Excel. Let's move over to the next model and see how we can start calculating or see how we can start using some of these functions to do our basic calculations in Excel.